What's up, nerds? I'm Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Welcome back. We're starting on. We're starting up where we left off. We're starting where we left off, something like that. We are starting the episode where we last left off, right in the middle of this battle, or at the beginning of this battle. I didn't actually do anything. I was just done with the episode, ended it, started the next one after we went to the toilet, but hey, who's counting? That doesn't make sense. The sentence who's counting doesn't make sense in that situation. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry, I'm still a bit because from last time to this time I haven't gotten any better because it's just a few seconds for me. But still, I'm going a bit bonkers at the moment. You know, being sick and all, that's how it is. I mean, everyone knows that. Everyone's been sick at some point in his life. Probably in the last few months. Some probably right now. Maybe if you're watching this, you're sick. Get well soon, please. Maybe you have been sick last week, something like that. By the way, I hate medicine, or at least some kinds of medicine. Like, I got these drops to reduce cold symptoms, and I either take 10 drops 5 times a day, or as the doctor told me I should, if I don't want to do that, I just fill up a bottle of water and put 50 drops in it and drink it over the course of the day. Thing is, it's not really a liter, it's 0.75 liters. I don't know how much that is in ounces or anything. And I'm pretty much done before noon every time, because I mean, it's just barely a liter of water. But at least in so much water, the drops, they don't taste. Like, you almost don't taste them. And thing is, like with most medicine, they have alcohol in it, so if I take them regularly, I would hate that, because I don't really like alcohol. I hate the burn that it gives you. And in medicine, it burns quite a lot compared to other stuff. But yeah, and there is some nasty medicine out there. Like some kinds of medicine are okay. I wouldn't go as far as say they taste good, but they are tolerable. But then there's stuff like when I was a kid, we had this fever juice. We kind of call it, like it's medicine that you take when you have fever, and it just helps you with it. It had such a strange flavor. Like I could not tell you how to describe this flavor. Like it wasn't sweet. It had like a tiniest amount of sweetness, more or less. It like just a little bit, but it was mostly. Was it sour? No, it wasn't really sour. It like I always compared it like liquid plastic. I don't know how liquid plastic tastes because I never tried it. But I'm pretty sure if you tried liquid plastic for some reason or another, it would pretty much taste like that. I don't know about you, but that is pretty much, it sounds like one of the most unappealing things ever to put in your body, even if it helps. It went so far, like me and my brother, we took it every time we were sick, and every time what's the word I'm looking for? Retched, I think, like. And one time I actually puked due to it. That was thankfully the last time I had to use it. I mastered attack boost. Awesome. I don't know if that means that if I give it to the next monster that it already has the mastered one. Or that it maybe just goes to 25 down. I don't know. We're gonna go with agility next, because why not? So yeah, I puked the medicine out and never had to use it again, or never had to take it again. We had other medicine stuff, like I said, so cough drops are alright. They're not great, but they are alright. Then there was another stuff for cold, for kids, which actually mostly tasted like strawberry milk, but with a hint of its medicine, so nasty. And I was quite okay with taking that. It even had, the box was great. Like for a kid, the box was amazing. It was white and pink and stuff like that. Alright. But on the side of the box, it had faces. Like kids these days would say it had emojis, but it was like faces, like smileys, whatever. And it went from dark red with devil horns and a evil smile. I don't know if it smiled. Maybe it smiled, but an evil look in any way. To bright red to less red to pink with neutral face, and really for each face had a less like severe face, and then it went on to become even white and wider with a smiling happy face at the end. And the thing is, you could just poke those out, like they were just pre-cut is the wrong word, but you know, those, you just press it and it falls in, or it just goes away. So this was for the kid to see his own progress. So you not only got better due to it, but you actually like saw, you could just measure your how much better you are. You started with being sick and having those bad feelings or bad stuff in you, and the more you take this stuff, the more you could just go away, put away the evil devil things, the bad faces. Right now, I guess you guys understand what I'm talking about. I know I'm just right now. My English is even worse than it normally is, because it's not that easy to concentrate. Wow, that was incredible. It's not that easy to concentrate when your whole face or head feels like it's stuffed. But yeah, the kid could see his own progress in getting better, and that was what I really liked about this, and I thought was a really great idea. And also, like I said, the medicine didn't taste horrible. It didn't taste great, but it was pretty tolerable, and had this nice little gimmick on the packaging. That was just really a great idea, in my opinion. Another pinball, that's great. We used ours. And then there are a few other medicines. There's one other that I puked from. I don't think it was because of the taste, because it pretty much tasted like orange. Like if you melted orange candy, stuff like that. But it was incredible thick. Like it was a liquid, but so incredibly thick. Like think honey, a bit less than honey, but instead of it being sticky like honey, it almost felt like it had little what's what I'm looking for. It when it's not liquid, it's in a whatever state. Not gas, not liquid. Third one, solid. It felt like it had little solid objects in it. Like I said, if you melt orange candy or rather if you crush it and put it in water or whatever. Like if you put it in a liquid and you crush it into dust, like tiny little pieces. But instead of it dissolving, those tiny little pieces dissolving, they just stayed in there. So it's like you drank a thick liquid with what felt like powder in it. And that was so incredibly disgusting that I took this medicine like I think twice. And that's it, then never again, because yeah, it came out again. My brother loved it. My big brother loved this one. It was actually, when he was sick, it was like, oh yeah, he can take this medicine again. But I was so disgusted by it that even the sight of the packaging, it was, I can still remember to this day, and I think it's like 20 years since I've last had it. But it was like a packaging, and it had a thing across. Down, the lower half was blue, the upper half was yellow. Kinda orange, but yeah, it was a darker yellow. And then of course the name on it and stuff like that. And yeah, like I said, I even had problems with just seeing the packaging as a kid. Because I just knew how it tasted, I knew how it felt. When you ingested it, I could not do it. And yeah, so basically I like the idea of medicine because it helps you, and that's great. But there are some types of medicine that I just absolutely hate, and I think, by the way, to this day I would have a hard time swallowing those two medicines, kinda. Whatever. Drugs? No. It's called a drugstore, but medicine is not called drugs, is it? Is it? Huh, I'm not sure. Doesn't matter. You know what I'm talking about. By the way, there's been like 10 minutes that I rambled on about medicine. I mean, it's something that everyone can identify with, more or less, because I highly doubt that there's anyone out there who hadn't had medicine in his life that was just plain nasty. Even if you don't puke from it, but just plain nasty, where you're like, oh no, do I really have to take this again, mom, or doctor, or whatever, whoever. And then, of course, like I said, there are some kinds of medicine that you actually don't mind taking or even like taking. Like there's this one which is just pretty much little sugar pearls, and to this day I don't know if they actually do anything or if it's just a placebo. Wizard's Penny, what does that do again? A Wizard's Penny increases one ally's resistance to magic. Oh, in battle, okay. What kinds of seeds do I have? Seeds of skill 4 and seed of magic increases maximum MP. Would say let's go for bow, because our healer, because having more MP on the healer is a pretty good idea, I think. So, guys, if you stuck around to the through the medicine rant, just tell me, is there any kind of medicine that you absolutely hate or even love? Because, like I said, there is some good medicine out there, taste-wise, but most of it is between tolerable and pretty disgusting. And when you're a kid and you have to take the stuff, then it's even worse. So yeah, tell me in the comments. Tell me about your medicine stuff. Tell me about your medicine stories. I mean, my mother was pretty considerate, thankfully. Like I said, when I just had problems swallowing the medicine, then it was like, okay, but it helps, so just deal with it. but the one time, like I said, I puked from both of these medicines. She was like, okay, we're going to the doctor, or to the drugstore. No, not drugstore. We're going to the whatever, wherever you get medicine. Oh god, an angel slime. I want that. Going to the, what's it called? Doesn't matter. Wherever you get medicine, to get some other stuff that does the same thing, because you take, oh come on, enemies. You don't take medicine to then not take it. Wait, what? You don't have medicine to then not take it. You just want to have medicine, and it's a male. But that's alright. Healer and wisdom boost. So that is a healer. Wow, 59 wisdom. That's pretty great and pretty decent defense. Call him... We'll call him Band. Short for Band-Aid. Because it's a healer. I might actually try and capture another one. Because I would think that a healer together with bow would actually be a good idea if it were female. Set of machine parts. Great. Not gonna complain. Okay, I mean, I have a few more minutes in this episode. Oh yeah, those guys. I remember. I remember from playing this game way back when. Silverpithecus. Okay, great. So yeah, on the minimap we saw that there is this zip and... No, it's... Zip is the ability to fly to this point, right? To the point in the middle of the map. Yeah, I think. So we found the zip point, basically. And I want to go to the zip point, if possible. I hope this guy doesn't get killed now. Okay. We're gonna try and scout him anyway, even if the angel slime is still here. Because why not? Wow. We're actually way better at scouting than I thought. 74, I mean, come on. And by the way, this guy could come straight out of Dragonball. Like I said, Akira Toriyama made those monsters, or created those monsters. Too bad it's a male again. Gonna call him... Wing. Yeah, because if this guy was a Dragon Ball character, not Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball, he would probably have some strange name. And Wing, I think, kind of fits because he has wings, so why not, right? Okay. Zoom and zip, yeah, of course, that's it. So yeah, I want to go to the zip point, just so that we can go back to the Albatross next time to synthesize. And come back here. You know what? Since we still have time, why not do it right now? How much? Okay. They still take too long to level up. I mean, 552 is not that bad, actually. Let's see. Bertha level 13, 13, 11. Stitch almost leveled up again. So, you know what? Diane, same thing. Let's just fight a few more battles, I would say. Yeah, why not? Let's see how much a fight against those guys, Silverpithecus, gives us XP-wise. And after there's pretty much no music right now, but just sound effects. That's pretty well done. Okay, let's see. Greedy attacks. Greedy doesn't kill, sadly. I should give orders again, because I could have killed two guys in one turn. But anyway, I mean, we kill him anyway. bow attacks, bow kills. Yeah. So I killed them in 2 turns anyway. It was 100 something, I think, or did I once again take a look at the gold? But yeah, 100 something. Pretty decent, which means 4 more battles like that. And we are leveled up with Queenie to level 20. Which is the first time we ever reached level 20. Sweet. And then we're gonna go back and synthesize a bit, or just see what our possibilities with synthesizing are. Because if I don't like what my guys could turn into, then I won't synthesize. Yeah, okay, 135. So actually 3 more could do the trick. I think. Not quite sure. I don't have the exact numbers in my head. Not in my head. Once again, I wasn't committed. I wanted to sing this right now, but I was not committed. I cannot sing. I mean, of course I can. Everyone can sing. But I cannot sing well. I cannot sing so that it actually sounds like I'm singing. And right now I'm gonna just gonna put the blame on being sick. Like, I would sing like an angel right now, but I'm sick, so my voice, you know, it's just so sorry. I know you would love to hear me, but 1 or 2 more fights, then the episode is pretty much over. Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry, but we're gonna synthesize next time. I know I just should not announce what we do when, because it most likely backfires in most of the cases. But I will end this episode on the Albatross so that next time I know why I'm there, what I want to do. Synthesizing. Let's see. Last level up I got points was like level 17, I think. So maybe Queenie is up for more skill points on level 20. Would make sense, right? Oh, come on, 1 more. Probably missing like 2. You know what? We can look it up how much she's missing. 12. Okay. 12 EXP missing. I know last time I played through this game, to this day haven't finished this game, by the way. Like, although I was pretty far, I was further than we are now, I've never finished this game. But yeah, last time I know I trained quite a bit up here. I don't know if it was because I was kinda under-leveled or whatever, or I just synthesized so much, but I trained quite a bit. Where I am right now? Yes, skill points. I know killing those guys quite often. I mean, Warcry is pretty good. And also, if we give this to the next one, it would actually not be a bad idea to go for Naturalist. And maybe even give it some Seed of Skill. I'm gonna do that right now. Because I have 4, so Queenie gets it. Queenie just gets it, man. Skill allocation, by the way, how far off are we on levels? Yeah, nothing interesting right now. Warcry. Anything we can do with 1 point? No, but we can put it in here. So we are at 23 when we give Naturalist to the next monster, which would mean we would already be up to Body Slam and almost up to Mercurial Thrust. So I think that's a pretty decent idea. I'm gonna... No, I don't have to save right now. I'm gonna zoom back out because we already activated this spot. Yes, it is activated. So next time we can come back here without any... without a loss of time, a big loss of time. We don't have to walk around. So let's end this. Let's end this episode right here. I will save now. Hopefully next time I think about putting the machine parts in the machine. Can't be bothered right now, like that's too much work right now. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm the Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye!